Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, stock index futures are currently below fair value, being led lower by the NASDAQ, while commodities are pretty stable at the moment. Now, we are waiting for the biggest numbers of the week to come out at 8:30 this morning. There's a whole bunch of numbers. The most important one is the non-farm payrolls. And, of course, they're coming out at 8:30, and they could certainly change the tone of the market depending on how. It's never the numbers themselves. Of course, it's how the market reacts to those numbers. Now, Broadcom's out with earnings last night. It is down in the pre-market this morning. It is already on a sell signal, so no change in trend there. If you're short Broadcom, congratulations. Now, looking at the chart, you can see we made a high back here in June, a lower high in July, and another lower high in August. And so that's not a pretty picture going forward for Broadcom. Looking at the VIX for the S&P 500, for the NASDAQ, and for the Russell 2000 are still on buy signals. That is negative for stocks, so not too surprised to see new sell signals from Thursday's trading action, including the iShares for the TSX 60 and for the Dow Diamonds. Both are back on sell signals as of Thursday's close, joining the S&P 500, already on a sell signal, and we've got the equal-weighted S&P 500. So Thursday's selling was more broadly based than it had been previously. The NASDAQ 100, the equal-weighted NASDAQ, and the next generation NASDAQ already on sell signals. We've also got the Russell 2000, small caps and micro caps all on sell signals, so no change in trend there. Now, what was interesting about Thursday is the financials started to pull back, being led lower by the banks. So we've got the S&P Bank ETF back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close, and we have the regional banks back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close. We're still waiting for insurance companies and broker-dealers. They're still on buy signals, so no change there. Now, the Canadian market looks a little different, and we've got the financials making a new high on Thursday, and Canadian banks making a new high on Thursday. So little different picture than in the U.S. market. Looking at commodity prices, we saw money come back into copper, saw money come back into gold on Thursday. Now, gold traded below the lower channel line for 2 days, but did not close below it. So last time I checked, gold was up $4 in the pre-market. That, of course, could certainly change before the market opens. We had money come back into platinum. It's still on a sell signal, and that is also true for silver on Thursday. Looking at crude oil had an inside day yesterday, holding 68.75. That's the bottom of our projected trading range on the daily charts. Of course, that could break. 62.50 would be our next target to the downside if that breaks. It's not breaking in the pre-market on Friday morning. You can see we've got resistance at 234. If we can break out above that, then 254 and 273 come into play. Looking at the bond market, the 30-year bond moved up on Thursday. Bond yields continued to move lower. Technically, that's supportive for higher stock prices, but it isn't right now. Looking at cryptocurrencies, no change in trend for Bitcoin or Ethereum, both still on sell signals as of Thursday's close. Let's move on and take a look at the most actively traded stocks on the TSX from Thursday's trading action. Suncor making a new low for this move. That's also true for Canadian Natural Resources and Cenovus. We've got a new high yesterday for Enbridge. It was a bearish reversal day, but did not close below the previous day's low. There's a new high for this move for the TD Bank. We've got a new high for TC Energy, a new low for this move for Baytech, and then we had a new high for Manulife. So really a contrast here between new highs and new lows. And we've got TELUS coming back over the past couple of days, third day of a buy signal. Of course, the gold stocks are all on sell signals at the moment, even though gold is still on a buy signal. So there's Barrick still on a sell signal, no change there. A new low for ARC Resources. There's Kinross still on a sell signal, moving up on the day. So a close above $12.19 would give us a buy signal on Friday. There's a new high for Power before reversing, closing at the previous day's low. And then a new high for Pembina on Thursday. And last up this morning, there's a new high for CIBC. Let's finish off this morning's presentation taking a look at the U.S. most actives from Thursday's trading action. Starting off with NVIDIA. NVIDIA had an inside day on Thursday. We're going to look for support at $100. That's going to be an emotional breakdown if NVIDIA starts trading below $100 once again. Then looking at Tesla, Tesla was up yesterday, generated a buy signal on Wednesday, ran up, hit our first price target of 234.38 before pulling back slightly. It is down $1 or so in the pre-market this morning with the rest of the market. NIO moved up, hit our next price target, 469. Congratulations, you got to take some profits there. No joy for Intel, still on a sell signal. Ford unfortunately rolled over on Thursday. It is back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close. Inside day for AT&T. Then we had Southwestern Energy move up with natural gas on Thursday, still on a sell signal, no change there. And Lucid back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close. There's Amazon still on a buy signal, no change there. No change for American Airlines. Bearish reversal day, but did not close below the previous day's low. Then looking at NU, it is still on a buy signal here, no change in trend. We did see SoFi roll over. It is back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close. Apple still on a sell signal as of Tuesday's close and traded lower on Wednesday, came back on Thursday. A close on Friday above $227.79 would give us a buy signal for Apple. Not expecting that to happen with what we're seeing in the pre-market. Bank of America still on a buy signal, no change there. We've got Marathon making a new low for this move, trying to hold the low from last month. And then we've got HP rolling over on Thursday. HP moved up. It hit a couple of price targets. It got up above 1953 the other day. I think it was 1957. So you were able to lock in some profits up there. So if you still have some shares left, well, yes, you're going to have a loss on those shares, but you made some profits along the way. So that's what you are supposed to do. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. Remember, this time last week, everything was looking rosy, and, you can't tell what's going to happen next, but stocks go up and stocks go down. We try to encourage people to sell into strength, and so if you had been long Broadcom, we had price targets for you to get orders filled at. We got up to the 168.75 level, poked our head above that, and quickly reversed. That gave us a bearish reversal day. So you had several opportunities to lock in profits. If you were still long Broadcom going into the sell signal, you would have had a small position left and looking to get out. And for some of you, you went from being long to being short. And so now we're going to use those same price targets to take profits on the way down. Okay, folks, have a great weekend. Next time you'll hear my voice for the public will be Monday morning. For members, it'll be Sunday. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon.